all things natural and gardening and putting holistic things in my body so that I might live longer, I'm going to share with you what some techniques to make your own soap powder. And what do you do that? So some things you will need to do that is, number one, you will need borax. This product has been around since 1891. This is borax laundry booster and multi-purpose cleaner. It actually can be used for laundry, bathroom, around the house, all kinds of things. So make sure you have a box of this. It goes a long way, and I'm tell you why. This box was $4.98, but jar that I'm about to make lasts for months. You only use 2 tablespoons versus cups of liquid that you use for laundry. The other thing you will need is some laundry booster, some soda, super soda. Is this Arm & Hammer baking soda, but it is the super soda. So this has been heated and to a point to be used in a washing powder way. Another thing you will need be some Epsom salt. I just picked up this bag of Epsom salt. You should have one of these anyway in your house because it's used for quite many things, and so you want to make sure that Epsom salt is in your preparation packet. Another thing that you will need, and it's a choice, of course, there are many of them out there, is a laundry bar and stain remover. This is Fels Naphtha, which is a laundry bar, and it actually reminds me of the soap my mama and them used to use when that brown soap we used to use to wash. We washed our clothes with it, and so I'm excited to be. She said I sprinkle some on my breakfast for a healthy gut. The Epsom salt, I bet. And also, so you want to go ahead and shred up some of that with in a bowl with a grater. Graters are good to have. Of course, you got to have a nice jar to mix your powder. So let's go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get three cups of borax. 3 cups of borax. This is a two cup container that I have here, or measuring cup. So I got a nice size measuring cup. So I'm gonna use 2 cups, and then I'm gonna get another cup. So I need 3 cups. 3 cups of borax. All right, measured up. Now I need 3 cups of super washing soda. This will last for months. When I tell you, this will last a very, very long time. I actually got the recipe from one of my YouTubers and YouTube friends or people that I follow. I'll link to her as well. But it's good to get, YouTube is full of education. And so, our parents this is how our parents did it. So 3 cups of borax, 3 cups of superwash. Then you want a cup of Epsom salt. A cup of Epsom salt, okay? So let's get us a cup of that. You gotta break it down just a little bit. Let's go around it. All right. Gonna crush that up a little bit. Looks like we got a bit much. Let's just grind it a little bit. It's good to have a mortar and pestle around too, because mortar and pestles, you believe it or not, when you're making things in your own house for yourself and for your family, you want to have your mortar available so that you can crush things, which I have one. Let me show you. This is my mortar and pestle. You crush it up real good. I have some grinding to do in this one because it has some clumps and I want it to be nice and smooth. So I'm going to crush it up a little bit. Use my mortar and pestle. Got some herbs in there. Ain't nothing wrong with the little herbs. You can put some lavender in here. Some lavender. I love lavender. But the thing is, this is soap. So you don't want to put in the, I don't think I would want to have the herbs in there, but I will put the oils in there. So that's what we are going to do as well. Let's get this to a cup. Let's get this to 1 cup. Let's see, how do we do? 1, little over a cup. Let's get rid of a little bit of that. And a little bit more won't hurt, but the recipe called for a cup. So we got a cup of that. And then we have the Fells Naphtha. The Fells Naphtha. Get some on your shelves, everyone. Get some on your shelves, and we're going to grind that up. And we're going to put this soap in this jar, like this here. Then we're going to toss it around. That's everything you need to make your soap. So I could have made this like a, tossed it around. Da, 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 da. Get your soap blend in there. And you see how it settled? You see how that soap settled in there? Look, see that? So you have a nice jar. I could probably go ahead and make a full container of it, which I probably will once I get off this live, because what I know is that what I mixed was only half the jar. So I'm going to go ahead and make a full jar. And what the good thing about this is, you all, is that you only use, what we used to use was a cup of dish liquid. You only use 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons compared to a cup. You're only using 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. That's it. Compared to a cup. You see how far this is going to go? This is for 1 laundry. So just wanted to be sharing with you all about how we can minimize our budgets. We can create natural things, because these are natural, pure, and natural products which are good for us. I mean, pure and natural. That's what we want. And then also, when you go to do laundry, you want to make sure that you put, if you have it, or if you desire, you may want to put an essential oil, a couple of drops in your machine. You may have laundry that you want to smell like lavender. You may want your clothes to smell like cedar wood. You may want, something citrusy. You may want lemongrass. You may have I have a lot of different essential oils, and so use them accordingly. But for now, to all my beautiful neighbors out there who are striving and thriving in this time, in this season where so much is going on, I just want to bless you in every way that I can, to teach you some of the, natural ways, some of the ways that we survived, growing up as kids. My grandmother, my great-grandmother taught us things. We didn't always have, like, we went from having everything to having nothing. And that was pretty doggone hard. So, but there were a lot of lessons learned along the way, because I obviously did good, and grateful to God for his favor and his favor in your life out there. Make sure you understand this one thing right here, and that he is your refuge no matter what you're going through. There is an alternative to dominant institutional culture. So let's get to making our own soap, okay? Peace. If you like this video, I'm going to be sharing some secrets with you about, antibiotics and everything else. Like our grandmothers and our grandparents taught us. And so, again, I'm Dr. Eve, and I'm delighted to share with you all. I'm your community health and human service educator and qualitative researcher on this mission to becoming who God has called me to become. And I want you to do the same. And so as you go about your day, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. Until next time, peace and blessings.